walk with me? Come on. Here you go. There you go. Good girl. I'll usually fall down, and then she'll come up and she'll lay with me, and she licks my face to kind of get me to respond.
That's what Kayana Top remembers when she was having a stroke last year. This yellow lab Kashi is her service dog. She says she's more like a savior when her life is on the line, but that connection between Kayana and Kashi nearly came to an end in July 2021. Pause in Effect took Kashi away from Kayana, saying Kashi was overweight. Kayana was devastated.
They did kind of impede my ability to kind of go forward with my life as soon as they took her away.
When Kashi was gone, Kayana says she struggled with her mental health and education while she was pursuing a master's degree. 5 months later, Kayana won a court case against Pause in Effect, and the organization had to return the dog. But Kayana says Kashi's behavior as a service dog regressed.
When I got her back, all of a sudden she was not passing a public access test. And she is food aggressive.
Pause in Effect denied the allegations, but agreed to pay Kayana a settlement of $108,750. She says some of that money will go toward helping Kashi with continued training, but right now she feels lucky to have the smiling pup by her side.
The closure, as far as the settlement is concerned, is that I have Kashi back. I know they can't take Kashi away from me.
But others don't have the same sense of closure. Harrison was taken away from the Esri family in December of 2020. They haven't seen him since.
Harrison has been on our mind, obviously, for the whole last year and the whole time he's been gone.
Pause in Effect claimed Harrison was overweight. An employee of the nonprofit, Max Garcia, testified in court that there was an arrangement for Harrison to be taken away while the Esri family was on a Christmas vacation. Pause in Effect was never charged, but Garcia was convicted of a misdemeanor for stealing the dog. He was sentenced to 72 hours in jail and an $855 fine. But the Esri's ongoing efforts to get Harrison back came up empty.
Mentally, in the last couple of years, it's been ups and downs. A lot of questions, a lot of sadness.
Now, more than 2 years later, they've decided to move on. They accepted a $90,000 settlement in the spring, but it comes at a cost. They can no longer pursue legal action to get Harrison back.
Money doesn't always make you happy, but dogs do. Unfortunately, we are just trying to move on and consider him and a good thing in our memories, because we probably will never find out where he is.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 5158.
Every time.
When I first started reporting on Pause in Effect, I had an open line of communication with Executive Director Nicole Shoemate, but for the past year and a half, she has not answered my calls, texts, or emails, so I tried to find her, but Pause in Effect storefront in Beaverdale is now gone.
We're doing a story on the building that used to be here called Pause in Effect. Did you guys buy it out?
Dirty Dog DSM staff told me they moved into this spot recently. The landlord of the property says Pause in Effect terminated their lease in September 2022. Their latest report filed with the state this past February lists this home on 44th Street as the registered office for Pause in Effect. The name on the address, Nicole Shoemate. But when I went there...
Do you have a relationship by chance with a business called Pause in Effect?
No. Other than they used to live here.
They used to live here?
Uh-huh.
Okay, who was it, the Shoemate family that lived here?
Shoemate, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
The owner we spoke with moved into this house in 2017.
Okay.
According to records from the Polk County Assessor's Office, Shoemate sold it to him that year, but her old address still appears on the document that registers Pause in Effect with the state.
And this is their registered address with the Secretary of State's office that they just filed a month ago in their biannual report.
Really?
Yes.
He says he had no idea his address was being used for the nonprofit. With Shoemate unaccounted for, I tried to reach out to other employees, board members, and volunteers for Pause in Effect. Nobody from this nonprofit, which claims to help veterans and people with disabilities by training dogs to be service animals, wants to share their side of the story. No answers as to why dogs were taken away from people who needed them.
We will always wonder, yes. I don't think we'll ever forget about him.
The Esseries have gotten a new dog to help their family with different challenges. Kayana says she will be using some of her settlement money to help others who need service dogs to help them in their daily lives. Scott Carpenter, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.